How is it going to date loyalists? Okay, my name's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're doing Jasmine. We have 10 10 movie parodies that slip right by you. I'm sorry.
You said 10 top.
Oh, wait. Let's not on this. Make sure you check out Screen Rant as well.
They say that imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
Incredibles 2 coming out soon.
I know.
Where does that leave
Simpsons.
Here's Johnny.
Sometimes parodies can be well received and a lot of fun. And other times they're used to more maliciously
Finding
fun
Nemo,
at the
Shrek.
subject.
That's when he was a real boy.
Taking time to examine some movie parodies that slipped right past audience members. Let us know what you think in the comments section down below. And don't forget to subscribe to Screen Rant to stay up to date with all our new stuff. Nice. Now before we get started, can you name this movie just from these emojis? Hang on to your answer. Here are 10 movie parodies that slipped right by.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Fighting, Campus Hero, with Magic Sportsman and
Yes.
Flower Power! Oh, Ken!
Toy Story 3.
Kim was showing
Toy
his
Story
closet.
movie franchise is famous for making clever references.
Look, I'm Picasso! I don't get it. You uncultured swine!
And Toy Story 3 definitely continued that trend. When Woody falls from the tree, he is caught millimeters from the ground by the string that comes out of his back.
Oh yeah, Mission Impossible.
I didn't even realize that.
The famous Tom Cruise moment from 1996's Mission Impossible. The two characters' bodies are positioned in the exact same way.
Yep.
Yes.
It's a very fun nod to the
Wow.
I didn't even notice.
To really put this parodied moment over the edge, all you have to do is realize that the actors bringing both of these moments to life are both named Tom. If that's not a Martha-worthy coincidence, we don't know what is.
Oh.
Hi.
Finding Nemo. The original Finding Nemo is a lot of fun, and the franchise is clearly still a fan favorite.
Hi, that's incredible!
Yeah, they got Finding Dory on Netflix too.
Finding Dory was a serious hit. When the shark is chasing the fish, they end up hiding behind a narrow opening.
Yeah, here's Johnny.
What we're left with is a very familiar moment of a nasty character with their snarly face poking through a partly open doorway. If that wasn't clear enough, we're talking about the famous...
That movie is scary. It's a long time for it to happen.
Here's Johnny!
That's not the
Basically,
only
he's
time
going
this
crazy,
moment has
like,
been parodied, though. As
that's
the
his wife.
Simpsons have also taken a stab at the door crack sequence.
Here's Johnny! Stop!
The Princess Bride.
What?
If you've never had the joy of watching The Princess Bride,
I've
we
never
have to
watched
highly
that.
recommend that you take the time to watch this piece of cinematic entertainment. The entire movie is essentially a parody of fairy tales, with ridiculous characters like an evil six-fingered man, and absurd plot points like bringing the hero back from being mostly dead.
Mostly dead. He's slightly alive.
With Carrie Elwes, Robin Wright, and Mandy Patinkin leading the way, the movie is designed to parody the classic fairy tale. But interestingly enough, it ends up being a pretty sound fairy tale adventure comedy itself.
Inconceivable!
If you can't beat them, join them, right? It certainly looks like it, as The Princess
It looks
Bride
like a serious
still boasts
movie,
an
though.
It
impressive
does.
97% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
And
Oh,
they
Step Powers.
yes.
Some of the most heavily
I've seen
quoted
all of
movies
them.
all
I love
time.
it.
Oh, behave.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Powers
Does that make
trilogy
you
took
run,
the world
see?
by storm with its hilarious parodying of the British spy genre.
Yeah.
By that we mean James Bond movies, as it was never really a secret that Mike Myers and his team were poking fun at the famous
Yes, the
agent.
whole
Yeah.
The
thing.
movie features all of the classic tropes, such as ridiculous villains,
Yes.
attractive females throwing themselves at the lead, and a smooth talking spy often helped by the power of convenience. Mike Myers did an amazing job of bringing both the hero and the villain to life.
I didn't even know they copied
I didn't even know they copied him completely like that.
Yeah.
Didn't even realize that they were meant to be satirical.
Right.
Now tell me, where are the others?
The Shrek franchise. It's not news that the Shrek movies were specifically designed to parody.
Did they have the
Yes.
Shrek 3? Did they already do Shrek 3?
Yeah, they
I'm
did.
sorry.
But it turns out the movies
Shrek 4
feature
or
some
something.
other specific
Ariel.
references
Yup.
and parodies that fans may have missed. In one scene, Puss in Boots comes poking through Shrek's coat. An
Alien. Alien.
From Alien,
Yes.
the creature comes through the character's chest.
Ugh.
Additionally, Shrek also presents a moment that parodies one of the most famous film trilogies of all time. In a scene where Fiona is going to put a ring on her finger, there is a shot of the ring from above that is a clear reference to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm warning you.
Oh, I love Shaun of the
That
Dead.
is so funny.
That was the
is
best
so
one.
funny. It was like everything was accidental.
Shaun Dead was
Still up
lit.
for debate, as some people consider Shaun of the Dead to be a straight-up parody,
Yeah, Dawn
while
of the
others see
Dead.
the film as a legit zombie movie. The way we see it is that both sides of the argument are right.
Oh, thank God for that.
Shaun of the Dead presents a strong comedic critique of the genre, while also standing up as a totally respectable zombie flick. Brought to life by genius director Edgar
It was a
Wright,
good zombie
starring
movie.
Simon
It was
Pegg
great.
and
I loved
Frost,
it.
the movie is undoubtedly hilarious, but also sneakily tells a compelling zombie story. Where do you stand on this one? Do you think Shaun of the Dead is a parody,
It's a parody.
a legit zombie movie?
It's a
somewhere
parody
in
It's a
that
parody.
came out to be
Let
a
us
good
know.
movie.
Scary movie.
Scary.
Oh.
Oh, scary movie,
and
yeah.
Scream franchises. With the
What's
great
that?
minds of
Well,
the scary movie films are a ton of fun and do a great job.
They
of
do. The first
parodying
two ones was the
genre
best.
horror flicks.
Those are only
Each
two
installment
good ones.
focuses on a few horror movies in particular, but their most successful satire definitely came from the parodying of the Scream movies. What fans may not have realized is that the Scream movies could also be considered parodies themselves.
Of
Without
Halloween?
realizing it, fans of the scary movies were actually watching the parody of a parody.
What?
Unlike some other
Really?
Robin Hoods,
Wow.
I can speak with an English accent.
Robin Hood Men in Tights. This is another one of those movies that toes the line between being a normal film and an all-out parody. Released in 1993, Robin Hood
Oh,
Men in Tights
that
had
was
some
before I
of the
was
biggest
even
names in
born.
comedy behind it.
Yeah.
The likes of Mel Brooks, Carrie Elwes, Richard Lewis, and even Dave Chappelle all working on the project.
What?
I am Rabbi Chapman,
You saw this?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
of sacramental wine and moil extraordinaire.
The movie was designed to be a ridiculous parody of the classic Robin Hood story, but it ended up being one of the more celebrated adaptations of the tale.
Hey! Oh, sorry.
There have been a lot of poorly made Robin Hood movies over the years, and this is definitely not one of them. So it's somewhat hard to tell whether or not this really is a parody after all.
What you looking at me for?
Seriously? It's like you're photoshopped.
Crazy Stupid Love. With the immense success of 2016's La La Land, the world
was
has
you looking at
fully
me?
fallen in love with the chemistry between Ryan
like when you
Gosling
take your
and
shirt
Emma
off.
Stone. Gosling and Stone first worked together in the 2011 comedy Crazy Stupid Love. The movie does a great job of offering a modern-day look at love, but it also makes time for a very fun moment of parody. When Stone's character asks Gosling's what his signature move to get with girls is, he reveals that he performs the iconic lift from Dirty Dancing.
Oh,
Moments later,
yeah.
the two characters recreate the iconic dance move in Gosling's apartment, and it's
I'm
a welcome
scared to do
reference
that,
to the
honestly.
old
I would like
Hell
to,
no.
but I feel like you're gonna
dancing
drop
their
me.
way
I'm
to
gonna drop
the Academy
you.
You are
Awards
gonna
fast.
drop
a
me.
few short
Drop
years
your ass like
later.
it's hot.
I
Stone
know.
took home the Best
Drop me like a
Actress
bad
Oscar
habit.
for her role as Mia in La La Land. But did she deserve the win?
You tell me what I saw this woman? We are talking about the greater good!
Greater good? I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you are ever gonna get.
The Incredibles. Released way back in 2004,
That's
The
my favorite
Incredibles
scene
still
in that
holds up
movie.
as one of the most entertaining animated movies ever made. And fans
It
are
was.
definitely
It was
excited
great.
for
It
the
was
long-awaited
awesome.
sequel set to hit theaters in June of 2018. The movie is
Wait, oh, daggone it,
references and Easter
Yeah,
eggs.
next year.
That's
It's
only
one
a year.
movie that
This year.
slipped past audiences for years. Samuel L. Jackson famously voices Frozone, but it turns out he actually referenced one of his other roles during the performance. In The Incredibles, there's a scene where
Really?
a cop holds a gun up to Frozone.
Freeze! I'm
That's his parent
I
or
said
something?
freeze! Just getting a drink.
And the character reacts very similarly to how Jackson's character from Die Hard with a Vengeance did in a similar moment.
What?
I have to answer that phone.
No.
It's a
Wow.
parody of famous movie moments, but to do it with the same actor is a real treat.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
And with that,
That's
we've made
wow.
it to the end
I
of our
didn't even
list
know
of
that.
10 movie parodies that
Did
slip
you
Wow.
watch
by
Die
past
Hard?
fans.
No,
Pretty sure you watched
I didn't
one
watch
of them.
Die Hard.
You
I
didn't
watched
watch
the
any?
newer Die Hard
Oh, okay.
with my aunt, but this I didn't know. That last one, mind blown. I did not know.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that. Like that's crazy.
Cause like, Samuel Jackson has played in a lot of movies.
Oh, you
He
know
can't even
him,
count.
Morgan Freeman. Those are two go-to
Yeah,
black guys you
go
want to get
to,
for your
like if
movies.
there's a black guy in the movie,
They will be in it. They
Like,
will
so-
be in it.
Even
All
when
of
he
them.
was asked how many movies have you done, he was like,
I don't even
know. a
know.
lot.
He still don't got some more left. Like
Yeah, he's like, I got a lot left. Like, he's just gonna always call me.
that's just the two go-tos. You got hey,
He's so great.
hey,
though.
hey, Morgan, you want to do this video? I would love to do your movie.
He was like, I don't age.
I don't. Every time I
I
do a
was
movie,
born old.
I earn a freckle.
I was born old.
I've actually never seen a
I've never seen a young
photo
person
of
like,
Morgan
I'm
Freeman.
actually 21 years old.
Every time I do a movie, I get reborn.
I get a freckle.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, I did not know that slipped right by me. I didn't know that I have to answer like I did not know.
I didn't know that because like I thought they was gonna talk about like another part of the movie, like that part, like with when he was yelling at his wife, which was the funniest part.
Right.
She's like, "What you mean?" She was like, "I threw it away." He said, "Why?" I said, "Cause we have a dinner."
So I want to know if Frozone is gonna have kids in the next one, right?
I don't
He
know.
might. I think it would be good if he
think
did.
so?
It would be nice if he had a kid. I mean, it's all
It would be nice though.
It would be nice.
It would be cool.
That
I
would be
want to see
nice,
what
yeah.
powers he'll get.
Exactly.
Because you can have a superhero parents, but you won't get the same power. So I want to know what it is.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Just like I want to see more of the baby. That's what I want to see. Because the baby had in the movie,
OP.
it showed his powers after the end. But then like if you had the DVD, which I did, and then I saw like when he was actually with the babysitter, what the babysitter was going through, and to call the parents. It was because he was going through all his changes the whole time while she was there. She didn't know he had powers.
Right.
She didn't know the whole family had powers. So when he turned into steel and fire and everything, she was like, this is like a demon baby. So like she was just going crazy. And in the actual movie, she's like screaming and crying like, come back home right now.
Yeah.
Like, it was bad.
Yeah. All right, but anyway, guys, please comment below. So you think?
Don't forget to like,
Subscribe.
and share.
More guys. Deuces.